Hey everyone, check it out. It's my dad's Jeep. See, dad's Jeep needs a little bit of work done to it. So we brought it on down here tonight to the Bog Boys Off-Road Solutions shop. They're gonna take a look at it for us, see what they can do. You see, my dad recently got admitted to a medical rehab facility to get his oxygen levels under control. He's expected to be there for a couple of months. Well, when he gets out, we're hoping to have the Jeep ready for him so he can, drive himself around, get to and from on its own. So, wish us luck. Hey everyone, just wanted to give you a quick update on Dad's Jeep. Came over here today, take a look at it, see some of the things it needs, see where we're going to start. So check it out. So like most old TJs like this, started to get rusty. Got some rust coming through on the fender, some rust coming through on the rocker panels. But this is the area of concern down here. As you can see, it has the TJ frame rot. So we're devising a plan to cut out this rust and put in a C-channel piece, all covering that or replacing that. The rest of the frame in the back seems to be really solid, which is good. Most of the lift kit seems to be really solid. The exhaust needs to be replaced. And just generally needs to be cleaned up. And as you can see, it's more of the same on the driver's side. So same plan implemented over here. Also gonna take and media blast most of the rest of this frame just to see what it looks like and clean it up and try to like pour 15 or some type of rust protectant on it afterwards. So from the outside, this windshield frame looks great. Unfortunately, if you come inside here, you take a look down here, it's gone. There's nothing left holding that windshield in place. I bet if you pushed hard enough on the outside, it would just pop in. This windshield is broken and probably does need to be replaced anyways, but the whole frame needs to go now. Something else I'm gonna try to do once we get it in the shop is take these seats out, clean up this floor, and put some, bed liner or rubberized undercoating or something like that on the floor to give them some sound deadening and just a little more durability than the metal stock floor. So that's the update for now. Hopefully before the end of the week, this will be inside the shop. I'm gonna take the doors off it and start cleaning up the frame and cleaning up the inside, moving forward with the plan. Wish us luck. Stay tuned. All right, so here's an update. We've had this frame rail cleaned up. We found that it's pretty much gone all the way to the front. Over here and up there. So this is the passenger side. The driver's side is not this bad. The driver's side stops right about here and stops right about here. So it's a lot less. The front part of the frame rail, this all looks pretty solid all the way up, which is really good, but we did find that the back side over here has some holes going all the way through, so it's gonna you can see it right there, so it's gonna have to be cut up a little bit higher, but that's okay. We're considering options right now, what to do. We're talking about maybe getting a piece of square stock, cutting it in half and making a sleeve out of it, or looking online for some type of, company-made pre-stamped sleeve or repair kit for it. Tough part with that is we can find everything imaginable for a Jeep TJ, but this is a TJ Unlimited, so it's a lot longer, and they don't have those readily available. Here's the driver's side. Like I said, it goes to about here, but all the stuff up here looks really solid all the way to the front. And all of this back here where the lift mounts looks really solid still, which is good. So it's a much shorter section. We have to contend with the body mount, but that'll be okay. Some of the things you notice while underneath here is a lot of these parts are really rusty. Maybe they're still functional, but there's lots of scaling, a lot of road salt in New Hampshire. What we imagine would be the best thing to do was just to wire wheel most of this, clean it up and pour 15, and then obviously, check and replace any bushings or links or lines that might be too worn out. I mean, we can see one right here. The exhaust hanger is obviously broken, but as we can see, the muffler on this thing is pretty much roached, so it needs to be replaced anyway. All in all, it looks a whole lot better than when it first came here. Nice and clean now. All the frame parts that we're going to be looking at have been mostly cleaned up. Mechanically, the next step is to probably drop that transmission pan, clean up the spots underneath it, and maybe start cutting out some of those rotted areas. Stay tuned.